Welcome to Beyond the Wall. This is my life story before, during, and after 20 plus years of incarceration. Today, as you know, is Christmas, and this marks the second Christmas since I've been home. I got home August 2022, so we're probably pretty close to a year and a half. And it's been an interesting journey. Today, I just want to give my thanks and my gratitude to all the people that supported me since I've been home, mainly my wife, my families, my friends and homeboys that looked out for me at every corner, and of course, your viewers. You know, I'm not exactly sure what I'm set out here to do. Like I said, I share the stories with you, to entertain you, but also to give you the reality of the life that I've lived and other people like me, whether men or women, that's been incarcerated, that is still incarcerated. Just let you know that, there's decent people in there that unfortunately, because of their crime, because of the things that they've done when they were younger, are not able to get a chance to get back. And I'm out here, really, I'm on a mission. A mission to be the voice of those that can't speak for themselves. A mission to just bring some humanity into the criminal justice system. Every year at Christmas really is one of the times that all the races come together. One of the things that I remember is that when we were in Atwater, they had the homie Mo and Kenny. They're from DC. And I functioned with Mo tough. He used to live in my block. And, usually everybody breaks off into their own little group and celebrate Christmas and makes their own food and whatever. Everybody does a little something because, at times like this, we all get a little homesick. And we start thinking about, the family that we left behind. And for some of our friends that have kids, I can see at this time, it's kind of hard for them because they're not able to be there with their kids and celebrate this holiday. Our life is so busy. And I'm just grateful that, regardless of this is a corporate holiday and all the rest, I have my issues with all the rest of it, but it's still an opportunity for us to come together. Regardless of your religion, regardless of your background, we can all participate in the spirit of Christmas as far as a time to be with our family and a time to remember each other. And like I said, in there, this is one of the hardest times of the year for the people that's incarcerated because they have the memories of when they were kids and, the little gifts that they got, whether they're rich or whether they're poor. Their family always made an effort to do something during this time of year. And during this time of year, in there, they're not able to be there with their family. So even though we're happy and celebrating, like me, for me, all these years, Christmas was just another day. But now being out here in the streets, I want to participate. I want to be part of the celebration. You see in my back, this is all just stuff for my nieces and nephews that, I probably can't afford it, but I just want to just do something to be in the spirit, So while we're in Atwater, on this particular Christmas day, Mo comes to me and he was like, hey, let's do something for the whole unit. And in prison, you have all the tensions with the different races and different gangs and stuff. So he's like, man, help me put together something for the block. And I'm like, well, what do you want to do? He was like, man, I'll I'll provide all the sodas and I'll make some burritos. I'm like, man, there's 100-something people in the block. He goes, yeah, we can just start saving up, buy a case every week or whatever. I was like, well, let me go talk to a few people in the block. So I went and talked to the Mexicans. I went and talked to the natives. Of course, I talked to my homeboys. And Mo went and talked to all the blacks, And for the whites, most of them participated, but, I'm just going to keep it real. It's like you got a few of them that are just on that time that they don't want to associate with anybody that's not white. And to them dudes, we don't give a fuck. They do whatever they do. They do what they want to do. But for the rest of them, for the independent whites or even some of the gang members that aren't on that bullshit, they all participated. And we came together. We put a list of what we can provide. You got the Mexicans that's making their burritos. I think me and fam, we made some chicken or fried rice or some, everybody just, it was like a potluck. Every group got together, like the Paisas, they made tamales. And, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, you can see them, they got 2 tables with the plastic over it, with like 20 bags of chips that they're crunching up to make the tamales. They got the meat and cheese that they're cutting up. Like, they're getting down. The Sureños are over there rolling up burritos. I think me and fam on that time, back then they sell pizza kits. You get 2 pizza kits that come in. And I think we just got like 10 pizza kit and just, made pizza. And you just cut each pizza in like 4 pieces. Not everybody's going to get a whole pizza, but it was just something, like to show a unity, at least for that one day. We had people that made wine. Me, I always stayed with something to smoke. So I always made sure, like the dudes that smoke on my block, that we, throughout the week, that we accumulated enough to be able to just, blow one good one in the sale. But you had dudes that put up drinks, been sitting there for a week, and it was nice. It was nice to see, even at least just that one day, all the races coming together. Blacks, whites, Mexicans, Paisas, Asians, Islanders, and the rest. And today, in the spirit of Christmas, I hope that we can all find a way to do that out here. I always emphasize that, why are we waiting until we get into the penitentiary to be able to coexist? We don't have to like each other. We don't have to love each other. But we can be respectful and cordial. Because at the end of the day, man and women recognize other men and women. People that conduct themselves with integrity. When I speak on these things, I'm not including the douchebags and all the other ones that don't have no integrity. I don't speak for them, but I speak for men, for women that have values in their lives, that made mistakes, but still the core value is decent. And just like out here, man, we got a lot of douchebags around us or whatever, but we're not here for them. But your neighbors, people that you associate with, you can evaluate them and know if they're a decent person. And at the end of the day, what's the phrase? Real recognize real. You're going to respect these individuals around you, regardless of their race, regardless of their gender, regardless of their background. And that's all I just wanted to do today, was just wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And like I said, I got things in the work. So if you don't mind, I'll just plug my website, Baddest Man Alive, like baddestmanalive77.com. Like, come down there, check it out. I would welcome your support. Your support would help me put out the content that I got coming up, projects that I've been trying to put together, coming in the new year. And there's things I got in my head that I really want to bring to life. But you know, being out here just grinding away, it's hard to find time for it. But somehow, somewhere, I'm gonna make it happen, man. So, Merry Christmas to you guys. I wish you a great holiday. And again, like always, I am so grateful for all of your support and your love. I love reading your guys' comment. I'm sorry I haven't been able to reply to every single one of them like I used to. It's just, I mean, you know now, I'm in the trenches. Life is busy, but going forward, I hope you guys stay with me and be part of this journey because I'm just getting started.